This the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, SICKDOE and crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE and crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, SICKDOE and crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making SICKDOE and crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon. I said it, so change your attitude and your tune. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Positivity, love.
Love y'all. What's up? Good morning. It's Monday. One of the hardest days, one of the worst days when you send your kid to school and find out that she doesn't belong there today. Wow. Had a long day already this morning. Crazy stuff happened, not supposed to. But if you like crypto news, a real guy who does technical analysis, a real guy who sits here and spends his time for you, excuse me, a real guy who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange on Wall Street and actually works. Ooh, we're losing focus. Are we drinking? Have we been drinking? Whoa. A guy who works harder than an ugly stripper. Good morning. Yes, we're going to talk about a couple things today. We're going to talk about Jasmine. Yes. And yes, Jay Creek is on the street making the beat safe for everybody to enjoy and eat. Check him out on Instagram. Put your tag out there, Sage Creek, so people can listen to the spit you do. This guy's got some stuff. Pay attention, definitely, to mention Jay Creek is killing it out there, and a lot of people ain't listening and paying attention. Jules, good morning. What's going on? Aaron, what's going on? Chooch, what's up? Gary, good morning. I got to say good morning to my people. It's out here first. Matthew, good morning. Daniel, good morning. And Jay Creek, of course. So let's see what's going on in the crypto news. Let's see what's going on in the Decentraland world. Lots to talk about. What are we doing here? Well, there's a lot of things we're doing. We're making more SICKDOE and crypto this morning. This is a second ticket. I don't know if anyone's seen this, but I had the Colts all day. Here's another one. I won this ticket, but now I'm waiting for the New York Giants. Please, New York Giants, do not screw this up. We all know this gentleman right here, they better not lose by 22 points. So if anybody was ever wondering outside of the crypto land, what does plus 21.5 mean? It means that the Giants can't lose by 22 points. They have Tom Brady's number. I do believe they're going to even maybe win the game or keep it within a field goal. So we do have NFL picks. Haven't really talked about it because people are here for crypto. So here we go without further ado. But I was making more money for crypto. What's going on? The market's falling. Things are happening, right? Let's click the like button as you should. Man at Decentraland, 393. Everything's falling. Everything's coming down. 27, Chainlink, 39, Polkadot. What's going on, right? Pay attention. Definitely to mention Jasmine's kicking ass and calling names. And now the Black Friday sales here. Everybody's trying to get your ass in order, in check, as we use already. TradingView for free, but they're trying to tell you 60% off right now. Black Friday sale, the biggest deal of the year, right? The only deal of the year, excuse my French as I block it out for now. We're doing pretty good with that. Crazy how they make this such a big deal. Thanks. I'll continue to just click the chart And then I'll click that, and then I'll go right here and do my TA for free. Click the advertisements and say, okay, well, I'm a cheap bastard. Yes, Wall Street Pete is just maybe smart. Ethereum's going down. Meanwhile, what's happening? Well, we're getting a pump. We're getting maybe this W formation. Big deal to talk about. A couple things, but before we do crypto news, Avalanche. We've talked about this on my show. Nobody's done Avalanche TA like Wall Street Pete. Breaking DeFi's market crash. Replace Dogecoin as top 10 cryptocurrency. So Avalanche, we do crypto news for you as well. Avalanche cryptocurrency, Avax, is now one of the 10 largest cryptocurrencies by market capitalization, overtaking popular meme token and Shiba Inu. As you can see, they were a joke. Crashed through. It's starting to get to the real tokens here, the real things that do real things. But I did hear Tesla is now definitely effing with Shiba Inu. So please, let's not bash it 100%. We will see prices in the ranges that go up, but this is why we love them. This is why we love them so much. Yes, Travis, I love Travis. What's going on War, my man? What's going on? So there he is, Jay Creek. Put it at J at Creek727 on Instagram. So pay attention, definitely to mention, and you'll find me through there if you don't have me. But I like the guy's beats. He spits in the streets. Avax was trading around 134 on Monday morning. A jump around 40% over the past week, and the jump was exactly what Wall Street Pete predicted. So if you want to go to the Avax Avalanche video, it's time-stamped. We've never been to the price of 146. You're now going to pay attention, definitely to mention. Please hit the like, subscribe, share with a friend. The rally took Avax market cap to just under 30 billion, marginally overtaking Dogecoin as the 10th most valuable currency. All right, so Avax soaring. Value comes and market-wide crash. That has been most major tokens seen over the top 10 currencies. Not pegged. Other assets, Bitcoin, Ether, Binance Coin, Solana, Cardano, XRP, and Polkadot. So we do owe an XRP TA. We do. So that's some of the crypto news for you. Please don't snooze on that. We'll go to the market capitalization, as we just talked about. Safely to the moon, my ass. Safe moon. And it's really actually aggravating Wall Street Pete, but it's okay. I have patience. If you don't have patience, you're going to pay for it in this market. All right, Solana 223, breaking above the 220 mark. Cardano continuing all the way touched to 170-something mark. Not too healthy, but also healthy if you really are paying attention. 3.5 billion. We're going to possibly come back to touch that level. Wall Street Pete imagined and made. What was a good time to buy this? Well, somebody told me at 67 cents. They asked me, what time is a good buy? Crypto.com. I said now and probably dollar cost average. And, well, that worked out. All right, so here we are. Here we are, Wall Street Pete. Let's get in the picture here. We want to talk to our people, see our people. We actually interact with our people as we're working harder than a stripper. Not just a stripper, an ugly one, right? All right, so here we go. By the end of this video, you'll get one. You'll get one TA. One TA, absolutely. Jamaica was my favorite place. Oh, yeah, no, I'm jealous, Amor. He's just chilling in Jamaica watching this. So here we go. Something to pay attention to on Man at Decentraland. We were getting excited, right? Hitting resistance at this level, kept touching. Now, you notice the resistance levels are getting less and less. Now, in order for us to really stay bullish, Man at Decentraland, the DeFi world, we really have to pay attention to what's happening. This candle now has to finish above this candle, the 4-hourly. We have 2 hours and 5 minutes, really. And then the next candle really has to tell me what's happening here. So if you see the touch, the support at this area, 386, and what is, are we trading? Right about there. And that's where we are. So pay attention to that. It's a big deal. And if you notice right here, as we go up, we'll continue to hit that resistance, the previous of the 20th, which is now the 22nd. We need to continue to consolidate now, stop, create this shoulder, which we have done. This is the 4-hourly. So I want to go to the 15. And if you see on the 15, it gives obviously a little more immediate interaction with what it's doing. So take this. Now pay attention. Somewhere up here, we got a double top formation. Do you see it? Double top formation was very bearish, looking very bad. I said, okay, no problem. We're going to get a second spring up here. And now what's going to happen is you're going to find your price of Man at Decentraland somewhere around the 409. We were saying 406. We can comfortably lift this on the 15 if we want and see that this is something in here. And if you do pay attention, definitely mention the support at the 386 level. So we're now going to flip. So we're going to flip support versus resistance. And now we're going to see some prices here where we're going to like. So hopefully now when we do come up, and this is if we don't go parabolic and through this, that could always happen. And we could always touch somewhere in the 428, 429, as I do have up here circled now. So you can see that is a place where Wall Street Pete will be out by then. I'll be out a decent amount. Dollar cost average in, dollar cost average out. It's very important in the market. If you don't know what you're doing is buying and selling, you hodl or your dollar cost average in or out. So now look, 386 is a good support level that we are now having resistance on. Pay attention to that old support level from November 19th. This is a 15-minute chart, so it doesn't give you a lot. Resistance flipped November 18th. Now it's the 20th support, right? Support, and then it begins to go, and then all of a sudden, we don't like what's happening. We get a double top. I tried to explain to you here, and then another double top, boom. Now, look, the double top is gone. As you can see on Decentraland, it looks to take off. So what I'm going to show you here is amazing. We're going to go to the daily. All right, so Decentraland, and I'm harping on it for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. There is a reason. I don't just do it because I'm bored. Do these videos for you, and if you look what's been happening, we got 2 days retracement, falling down, coming down, and if you do get it, that was a healthy correction to replace and mirror image to 2 that we got up. Lots of movement on the way up, lots of growth, lots of money to have been made. If you're a man at Decentraland, already got these high prices and don't realize we could have bought it at 7 cents, 27 cents in January, 35% on your money in 2 days. Now, you lost almost all of that in when. So we're going to talk about that too. That's a very important talk. Get that out. Let me just get rid of that. And this is what you do. And you got to find out, this is your retracement. This is your Fibonacci in a 2-day frame. If you look all the way down, we broke all the way to Decentraland. We came down after that. You click on it and it tells you we came down 17%. So guess what? That's a 50% fall. And if you do a Fibonacci level and a Fibonacci sequence, right, and you check it out, I want you to understand that 50% pullback on the Fibonacci level is a really, really big, strong indicator. My Italian friend here who made this, 382. So understand 382 was a strong Fibonacci level when you pulled it up here on the daily and seen, but it's not really how we're supposed to do just the 2 days. So let me pull this out correctly, and I'll show you what I do. This is not financial advice, by the way. This is just Wall Street Pete's strategy. So his strategy would take you to here, because this is what we do. This is how you do it. You may even have to go down lower here. Yep, it makes sense. So right here on the daily, and I'm trying to take us to November 11th. Okay, that makes sense. The November 11th, when in doubt, zoom out. There it is. It looks beautiful. Here it is. You're going to get your real prices, and I'm pretty sure they're going to match up correctly. Let's see. So the 50% pullback we should have came close to, and this is the daily chart on TradingView. It's getting interesting now. I know it wasn't looking too good before, but get rid of some of the stuff and pay attention, definitely to mention. On the daily, there was a 352 touch, and the 352 touch that brought us down really bad. It was pretty bad. What took us down here, now if you pay attention here, there was support, 17th, 15th. And then we shot through. So if you look at the Fibonacci level, 50%, you could have went all the way down to 340. That was your worst case scenario. There's still a chance. Let's see what happens. But right now, we're looking good. It's trying to break out on the daily. If I pull up my volume, if I pull up my everything, it starts looking better and better as we go through. The daily, we've been touching every time we come here. If you look at the past history, well, we may get a shakeout. So what's going to happen? Well, we're coming into the end of the month. So if some of y'all want to sell a tiny bit in dollar cost average, you can. But this has got to tell you an indicator of growth on the daily that we could come right through. And then you got a dollar cost average and sell. So now we have a lot of different things here. We're going to go into it. We're beating. What's the first? What is the first token someone wants to go over? Oh, look, someone said, "Ha, that's hilarious." Someone said it's about to dump. Well, this is what I'm going to go over right now. If you want to get out, and this would be my get out, as I was just talking, and I see what he's saying. 394 is telling you there's resistance that we keep touching, and we're going higher and higher on the resistance. That's what people don't understand. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening here. We're forming a double bottom M pattern. I do see it. Tell me I don't. I do. Now, this is the 4-hourly. It's a very, very big tell, right? Now, what we're doing here is we're constantly hitting resistance, resistance, resistance. After enough times, if we hit the same resistance, we're in trouble. So we have to see if we retest here. You have to understand, we're getting high volatile waves. Yes, the trend is your friend, so this is why we remix it. And I'm trying to explain to you that there is high support somewhere here to rebuy mana. And we're trying to find the old strong resistance, and there it is, right there. 352, exactly where my arrow goes. So if you understand, it's not a big fall, it's a brief moment of fall. And if you see, we keep testing that price before. The price of 352 has been tested. And what did I say? The more and more you keep testing the same price, the more and more chance you're going to test again and then break. So understand what's happening here. You're getting this, and this is what's happening. And it's a bearish wedge. It's a falling wedge. And what is it? It's a very, very bullish sign. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. What's happening, and then boom. So now what's been happening, and if you pay attention, I've been trying to show you it's doing something different than what the rest of the market is doing, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Pay attention to that. Now there is a fall coming. Yes, it does seem like that could be possibly happening. The whole market's coming down, and that's what I wanted to show you. If you look, the market's coming down. I can't help this. I can't help 263 and then 258 before you know it. That's what's going to happen. And I want people to understand that in probably December, it's going to be, not probably, in December, it's going to be beautiful. In December, we're harping on men of Decentraland because if you see what's happening here, the uphills here are getting a little more testy. This is the 4-hourly. And if you see the 4-hourly, we're breaking through the old support resistance level. And you have to understand that right there. There's old support resistance level. And you see we're forming a cup and handle. Even though it's coming down, what is a cup and handle? Well, this is what a cup and handle is. And if we didn't know, now we know what a cup and handle is. But pay attention to that. And there's a chance that that could be breaking out. And I'm going to make a pink cup and handle. And maybe if we see that. Now, what I'm worrying about is here. If we break lower than here on the 4-hourly, we're in trouble. 366. So maybe that's going to be our indicator. Maybe that's going to be our problem. That's going to be what we're talking about. If we start breaking below, and this is your indicator of an M pattern coming, 366. If we finish a candle, and this is how you know, Marcus and everyone, if we finish a candle below, finish 4-hourly, and we're done with men after this, below 366, and this is how I know. I'm like the weatherman, I guess, but I do technical analysis. I don't tell you exactly if it can go up or down. Sometimes we get the indicators that it's going in a certain direction. Right now, we're in certain areas where we're trying to find out what the whales want to do with the market, okay? We're getting crashes, we're getting falls, we're getting big wicks. 59,000 Bitcoin. Did you see that coming? Because we were just falling and everyone was crying. Okay, so pay attention to what's happening. Man of Decentraland is going back up, and people don't see it. You say you don't know. Well, if we don't form this cup and handle and finish this in 2 hours, which is the 11 o'clock Eastern Time, New York Eastern Time, pay attention to the pink line, the cup and handle. We could be forming a cup and handle. Get the fall of support resistance about the 375, even touch the old resistance level of 371. Understand that? That can be happening here at 371. And if that does happen, you're going to understand that this may touch here. And this is a cup and handle that's going to take you through and on up. And then we'll be talking about, well, what's going on now. We'll be talking about the next resistance price level. And the next resistance price level, if you've noticed, has been 411, for something exactly at that pink line. So I'm just letting you know, even though it's looking bearish, there could be a shakeout here. This is what they could be doing before the whales can manipulate this market. I don't care what anybody says. You want to test me on it and you don't believe me, I'm not going to scream, don't believe me, just watch. But guess what? If you look at this pattern, if you look at what's happening, we're either getting this U up all the way to this spot here of the 409, 411 touching resistance, or we're going down, 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 and doing the double M bottom pattern. Now, if I look at some of my volume, this is what I would do. If you were not here, and I didn't care, I'm going to pretend you're not here. How about that? The trend is my friend on this 4-hourly, and how do I know that? Well, if I look at the level 36.8, and then I look at the level here where we're at, well, it's 54.07. So constantly on the slow trend, Man of Decentraland on the 4-hourly has been nothing but an uptrend on the relative strength index chart. That's all I can tell you. And the last time it did that, and that's what I'm trying to show you, and I'm fighting your talk of we're going down, was nothing but an upward momentum. It just slowly went sideways in an upward motion and confused you. So if you understand all of that and put that into play, I would like to explain to you that I believe that we are going in this move here from here. 371, and this is what I'm trying to explain to you. The candle here is trading 386, all the way to 371 possible, a fake out, and then another big W. So if you want to know what I do think's happening here is this. Fake out, and then that. What's that? Well, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe we need another color. What's a good color to show you what I'm doing here? Maybe green? Can you see that? Well, nah, that's not a good color. But this is what I'm telling you as I'm beating a dead horse here. We'll do that, and then we'll get rid of some of this. But a cup and handle could be forming. Do understand we said that, and then I do see the upward W forming here. So either way, this thing is coming down, consolidating. It could be a falling wedge. Do pay attention to that, which is a bullish pattern to the upside. Pay attention to the levels. Like I said, we cannot finish a 4-hourly below the 366 or we're in trouble. I bought it at 362. So what do I care right now is we're at 388. I bought more. I've had some from January. Got rid of it. Bought back in. Have to. And then you keep dollar cost averaging in and out. So let's go. Jasmy. We're going to talk about this. And if you want to watch something here, maybe people don't understand what's going on. People are just learning about this crypto show. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe, you hit the bell notification. You go live. So when we go live, you go live. That's pretty much how this works. I'm taking my Avalanche and I'm going into Mana Decentraland pretty hard at the 362 level. I am buying at the 362. I've had the 366 up here telling you we were falling to that price since we were at 417. So I'm trying to explain to you we're going to do those moves. We did it. We're here. So what's Wall Street Pete doing with his strategy? As this is not financial advice. Well, he told you, and he did just sell, and he did just sell at 74 cents. If I ever just could have watched yesterday's video, and that's what I said. I sold at 74 cents. I did it, and then I sold Avax. And what did I do? Well, before we go into Jasmine and serious stuff here, I sold my Avax. As I told you, I was selling it at 146.9. I sold it. My order filled at 146. I said there was a chance for a top pattern here for a head to hit the 163 on it, but if not, be careful. There could be a double top formation coming, and then there's a new trend at your friend. That was Avax. Perhaps we even see something similar to the 38.2, which is 119, and if we do, my order will fill. I'll be buying Avalanche at 119, and if I don't see a pull-up from there, I'm going to know that my next level is 113, and as what I do is I dollar cost average in and out of the market, and then this sick token here that's going to get me going. Avalanche I love so much will help me understand that that's a possible next level, and then you'll see the upward W, and you'll go, oh. So that's what we do. Avalanche real quick. Back to Jasmy. I love to say both ways because I really would wonder what the hell do you say. And I did say right here, boom, boom, upward W on Jasmy. If you watched my last TA, I said $21 is my target. I sold out at 21. I'm just, you know what I'm doing? I'm just over here flipping and flopping my money. It may look silly, it may sound silly, but when you start buying and dollar cost averaging in at the, I bought in somewhere at 13.5, 13.7, bought somewhere at 15.5, as you see new higher lows continue. And then what happened? Well, what happened was we had, and maybe you need to see that on Man of Decentraland or just re-see it all. We talked about the same crap. It's like almost like you have a headache, right? Something almost in that area. It's a bearish. You think it's a bearish? No, it's a falling wedge. And I said the falling wedge will keep coming through. If you looked at the hourly, it would have told you on the hourly we're continuing going. And this is actually an ascending triangle pattern, excuse me, now that I see it on the hourly. But I did say that there was a channel here, upward channel, and it's going to create new higher highs on this current trend line. And there we are, and then there you are, and then there's your next target, possibly right here, to be more precise. It's Jasmy. This is just a quick one. There it is, 18.8. So if you're looking for the Fibonacci sequence pullback down to the support level, it's the old resistance line, 18.8, as you can see. That's a big level right there, cross 18.8. So Jasmy, as we're going to put that in the title now, Mana and Jasmy. That's very important. Because a lot of people don't understand what's happening here. We talked about Avax, obviously, a little bit, what you should have done. And now if you see what's going on, this is the next trend line, and it's almost exactly as I predicted. People thought it was nuts, right? Look at this line. Exactly as I predicted, really. So please hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody who does. The support is amazing. If you're learning how to do crypto, go to the video on how to accumulate top 5 tips on how to accumulate more Bitcoin. And that's with Wall Street, Pete. We do that. So do pay attention to that, please. So here we are going into this. I want everyone to understand This is very big. This is a deal to see what's going on here. Mana, Decentraland, Jasmine, they're all going in a different trajectory. We have probably about 6 weeks of this left. So I want everyone to understand, pay attention to that. It's going to be a big deal. If you are not comfortable in Mana and you're not comfortable in any of your products at all, your tokens, your assets, your investments, you can do the HODL method. But do believe there's a chance we come here to the 371 level. And like I said, if we break this, you need to pay attention to this level. Finish the 4-hour release nowhere near there. We're good. 366, you're in good shape. But like I said, the downward bottom slope patterns can hurt you. And do understand, we could hit resistance at the 392 again, and then there may be a fall to the 371. If we don't bounce off the 371 and you get this, you understand we're getting a double bottom M pattern. You'll see the 366. You'll come down to the 353. And if you can't hold that, we'll talk about that probably live. We'll come live for you so you don't have a hardy, tacky. But then that's what's happening here. I'm trying to explain to you there is something going down, and then there's the bottom, the worst price. And I hate to say it, but that is the worst price. Would be tough, but 342 would take you down to the fake out, shake out. So always dollar cost average in, always dollar cost average out. As if I'm at 362, I'm only down 20 cents on my Mana from the move I bought earlier, but I would not hang out for that. I have my indicators that'll get me at 4 cents and my stop out at 366 under. We know 366, 366 and a half, somewhere around there. If we come below, we finish. We understand that this is not happening, and then we're paying attention to. But look, there's a W coming right here. I want you to see it. Let's see. In red, if you can see it, there it is. There's an upward W, and there's a downward slope coming to a falling wedge with the yellow lines here. Bigger up, slow, tighter, little up and down movements. If I were to do an indicator, I would do my EMA exponential moving average with the Bollinger Bands. And if you look right here, currently, we're getting a really, really tight ribbon action. So what's happening? Well, we're going to retest to the upside. What is that? Well, that is going to be what we were just hitting, the 3. Right there, 392, 394. Pay attention to that. If we break through there currently and finish above there, then you know we're doing great, and then you don't have nothing to worry about. But you'll see a nice little resistance level that keeps happening every time we hit. Don't even look at the line, how tight it is. That's great. But if you see right here, touch, hard resistance, right? We're finishing low. The candles are telling you low, low. So be careful. There's a double M pattern. It's possible. People are getting scared. But like I said, pay attention to that W right here. We do this for a reason. This W is huge. And that's a big deal. Past $4, hit the 412, 417. We've been having problems at this. Even, 412. We break through there. You already know what's happening. Wall Street Pete told you. SICKDOE in crypto. Jasmine, we really didn't do a lot on it. I'm sorry. But I want you to understand this is now looking like we can pop up new higher highs here. If we stay into the ascending channel, we're going to go into this week a little bearish now. We'll see if we can do the Fibonacci level for you. Let's see if we can do the Fibonacci level for you. If the Fibonacci on the hourly. I don't like the hourly. Let's see. We broke through. Okay, yeah, we did. We did show a significant breakthrough. If we finished a 4 there, we'd be well. We are looking good. So here we are. We're going to do it now because it makes sense. This totally makes sense on why to do this. This is the 4 release, so it's looking strong. There's only an hour and a half left on this, and look what it did. What's going to happen here is you're going to get the next 4-hourly candle. It's going to go red probably down to about here. What you're going to maybe see if this is what it's going to do, because it's looking like it. This is Jasmine again. Jasmine, we're going to put in the comment section of the title. The Fibonacci, this is not financial advice. Please understand. All this is right now is Fibonacci sequences, my strategy, what I'm thinking about doing, my thoughts, how I'm going to trade it, right? I took some profits already. I took profits, like I said in the last video. At dollar cost average, I tapped out at the 24, if anybody was curious. 24 got me, and then it went higher, and then I stressed, like everyone else, at almost 26 and said, good, we're going to come down to form a double top here. Let's hope. We did. We're coming down. We're retracing. So what I see here on Jasmine, however you really want to say the token, it's spelled Jasmine, but it should be Jasmine. Jasmine right here is at Fibonacci 50%. So this sequence on the Fibonacci sequence is 50%. So the 50% level, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, this candle is going to take me to 19.3, and that's as close as we're going to get, 19.3. Please hit the like and subscribe. This candle that's red should finish green. So understand, we're going to go there. We're going to hit resistance there at the 24. Do it again, but understand that it's going to be manipulation. You're going to see a red candle flip green. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be manipulation. You're going to go, holy shiznick, what's going on? You're going to be going insane. 4 hourly, we're already getting that. High volatile waves up and down. That's what they do. When it's boring sideways action, you'll get a flip up out of nowhere. So pay attention. Definitely see that's kind of what we're dealing with. And like I said, we're going to continue to come through. It's an hour and 43 minutes. You have an hour and 43 minutes to really understand. If it starts coming back through and finishes to the 23.6 Fibonacci, and you get the 21.8.5 finish, you're looking pretty good. That's a sign that we're already flipping back to the upside. Everyone FOMO'd in on the volume. You could be sure to see the volume up, and you'd be able to just type in Jasmine, come here to the crypto total market cap, and you would know automatically. So, but just sell. I'm telling you, it's a smart move. I sold mine at 39 and bought a bag at 28 of Adams, so I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Right? Just like McDonald's. It's crypto. I'm loving crypto. It really is amazing. I understand, Trav. But do pay attention to the 50 sequence right there, Fibonacci sequence level. As you understand here, as I said it, it's very important because I believe that's the final draw there. 19.3, I believe once we get there, put an order in. This is what I'm thinking for me. Put an order in, get the red bar, and then hopefully you see this tag down to the bottom. As you see, now if I'm going to hit to the bottom, it's looking like 18.2, dollar cost average, and for a little bit more because I do believe that is my final draw, my final fall. And then these are the 2 sequence alerts that I'm putting in for a couple bucks in. Help me out, accumulate a couple more, Jasmine. I'll be excited, and that's what we do. So pay attention to that. Not a financial advice, but I'm explaining to you. Next 4 hourly candles looking strong. Come to the hourly, adjust my candles, see what we're doing, and absolutely looking like it's hitting all that, and all that is seeming great. Go to the 15. 15 probably come down a little more right here, and if I do see that, come down a little more there. 43, 42. Yeah, we got a little bit more to fall. That might even stop at the 50%. So my Wall Street Pete prediction is definitely this, and where we're at, more money. I'm looking to see that, and I'm also looking to see that. So 23.5 resistance. That's great. 23.5 resistance, and that. So that's wonderful. I love it. It looks amazing. 19.3. 19.2 possible, right? Talked about this being the worst case. That's great, but this bar right here, I'm going to make it hot pink because it is hot in here. And that's what I'm looking at right there on the Fibonacci sequence. Possible low, possible falls. We could continue to create new higher lows if we want to finish that candle. So if it's even a 15-minute, it may not mean much to you. But if it wants to continue to come down there, then we know. This is what we're looking at on Jasmine. It's kind of cool to see this. I like it. 38.2 is supposed to be the final level, though. Do understand, this is supposed to be the final level when you're very bullish on Jasmine. This is the first sequence. So understand that 38.2, we could be fooled here, and it could have touched this exactly, and the next 15 minutes is going to take you somewhere. So, but I don't think that could happen right now. We'll see. We're going to continue to watch this. This is a big deal because usually when you hit this old resistance, which is now we're below, looking here from today, from yesterday, all this resistance here, we're actually hitting support for it. So there's actually a possibility that that could be done. So this is why you dollar cost average in. I put an order in for that, 20 cents. Well, that's what you got to do. Sell up here, and then you're making money, right? 24. Accumulating 4 more cents. It's tough. The crypto market is tough. Why? Because they like to really manipulate you and make you think that there's something happening that's not. But do pay attention to all your indicators. Now what I'll do now, this is what I'll do because I'm getting a little flustered and confliction, but I do see the double M pattern, so I'm comfortable on the 15-minute. That's why I'm comfortable. And it's why you can't trade on emotion. Even Wall Street Pete can get a little flustered real quick because we go live. We don't do these videos recorded and then sit here and cut out all the, oh, he said that. No, what we say is what we say, and it's what we do. I put my money where my mouth is. Binance listing at 12, and that was a huge deal, he said. So pay attention to that. That is humongous. We're getting a listing on Binance, and I've been waiting for this. So, Jay Creek, thank you. So as I continue to help him, he continues to help me. That's big news, and this is what we do for not just helping me, he's helping you. So as we continue to fall when it comes out in the next candle, this is just going to line up perfect for me. Then it sounds great. My 11 o'clock candle at 4 o'clock is going to match this probably really good. So get your Jasmine bags now. If you see the double M pattern forming, we're only going to go through this. This is a 15-minute. So if you see by 11 o'clock, by 12 o'clock noon for Wall Street time, we could be talking about some crazy stuff. But what will happen to you, unfortunately, you'll have sold out already because you'll be manipulated down. And, a couple times it'll happen to you. It does. It happens to a lot of people that are new in this market, and you're new. This crypto space will eat you alive. It doesn't mean we're going down there. Understand, these are the 3 levels. There's 3 levels to a double bottom M pattern. We're confirming that we're getting huge support at this part. So understand when you do get that, that could be meaning right there that L is coming through. So you have to get it. You have to understand it. Flip your charts. This is TradingView. It's free. It's a big deal. So get it. I would get it if I were you. The next candle is going to be very, very telling. All right. Next candle is 38 minutes and 30 seconds on an hourly for Jasmine. But do remember, the trend is your friend. So currently the last 3 is going down. But if the trend is your friend, well, what is the trend if you really want to understand? Well, the trend is showing a bullish flag. And do we continue to get that? It's going to be completely up to how much money is being funneled out. But do get it, right? What are we watching? Well, it's a falling wedge. Falling wedge is very, very bullish. So the next hourly candle, what is that, 10 o'clock? Could be very, very red in between here. I want you to understand that. There could be a red candle stuck in between there on the hourly. And what it'll do, not much up and down movement, very, very limited. Very much limited up and down movement in that triangle pattern. But it's a falling wedge, and it will stay in between these price ranges of 22 and then down to 20 cents again and again, and you'll keep playing around and not understanding, and then it'll do it maybe one more time. And then eventually what's going to happen is the falling wedge will break out to the upside. You'll see 24 cents, and then you're going to be confused what happened, because you sold out because all it was doing was taking your money out, and that's what they do. Don't you understand the pattern? They slowly, like a moocher, boom, boom, mooch, 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 until you sell and you're like, I can't take it. Every time I look, $20 gone, 20 more, 100 more, 1,000 more, 1,000 more, until you finally don't realize they're gonna just go buy here bananas as they're enjoying it. And that's when you get the upward W slopes, the all types and different things that you don't see that you're learning in crypto. So this is the hourly even, and understand, a falling wedge can be something else completely in a bigger scene, which is just an upward W. So I'm killing Jasmine. We did the video for 36 minutes. Wow. So I hope you have a wonderful day. SICKDOE in crypto. And you know what we do? We sip our coffee here, right? And we enjoy the things that we enjoy on this show. So sip some coffee. It's Thanksgiving this week, right? There's a lot of bad people in the chat, so please ignore them. Have a good day. Greg Streets. Enjoy the beat. SICKDOE in crypto. And this is, gentlemen, www.worksessions.com. Check it out.
We're gonna have a good day. Da-dee-da-da.
Yeah.
So, ain't no one gonna die today. Yeah. So if that flex is my baby.
Hit the like, subscribe. We're going on the ride. We're going to the moon. We're going soon. So you can get invited now. I need you to hit the like and subscribe. Good morning. We're talking about the crypto news. So if you hit the alarm clock snooze, well, damn, you lose, because this is the best channel that you choose. So if you didn't know before, you better hit this baby and settle the score. And when it's a red candle falling down, you can't stand it. You better understand, you better believe. You better not pull up your sleeve. You better just buy, because if you don't know, you're gonna cry. It's the Wall Street Show. We talk about positivity, love, and crypto, yo. So if you don't know, we're talking about crypto. We're talking about don't flip, yo. There's emotions that run you deep in the ocean. And if you want to be a wow, then you better not cry or hail or pale, because you know this is the best radio show. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. Want to learn how to make SICKDOE crypto? You hit the like, you hit the subscribe, you hit the bell notification, and then you go live. And then you ask questions, you ask for live TA, you comment at the end, you tell me which TA you like. This is the man who used to work there. So if you want to talk to the man who actually used to work on New York, in New York, on Wall Street, well, then this is the place. You hit the like button, baby, you did it. Good job. Now let's go. SICKDOE in crypto. Have a great day. This is the most positive way to start your Monday morning. I'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight. Let's go New York Giants, because I want you to keep it within 22 points, and then we can cash our ticket, a second one, and make some more SICKDOE crypto, and maybe we'll talk about a video of where Wall Street Pete plans on spending his ticket on some crypto, if you didn't know. So tonight, it's going to be a big video, and in between this video, make sure you let us know